by all the help I have. And everything is so perfect that I couldn't ask for more. And I ask and I keep asking, and I know that my life feels so right, so perfect right now. And I just want to say thank you for that. Thank you. It's 20th May today. Time has started flying again. I have to find my next place soonish. And finally I got around to my Judge Your Neighbor Worksheet, and it has been more than 2 weeks. I had done it in the notebook, analog style, and then I started putting it on my computer, in my journal, and it changed again. So basically I'm doing it again, and why not? I still feel the pressure in my head quite a lot, and there's still a lot of fear. I think because the mind is doing the work and the heart mind is not yet properly engaged. And it's okay if it is like this. And I also noticed there's a lot of desire to remember, because every time I do the work, there is a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of stuff comes up, and I am so hot-tempered and my mind runs in a particular pattern. And so there is this kind of desire to be able to remember it, and which is putting additional pressure on the inquiry. And there's this fear that I will forget and I will not be able to use it in a life situation when I'm super crazy. So it has taken a long time for this to surface, that I was afraid of this. After I do the work, I start applying, like a formula emerges, like there was this basic underlying thing which I wasn't able to see, and once it emerges, I start looking at everything through its lens and trying to memorize it, which freaks me out and really scares me because I'm not able to remember. But I believe this is the new thing that I have to and realize that perhaps let's just do it for this moment, because if I have to remember, it's for the future, and that is what is causing a lot of stress. And it will be okay if I just remember it now. And that I find, because it is here, I know I love the work, and I find that willingness to do the same worksheet over and over again for the rest of my life, 24/7, if that is what it takes. And if someone's listening, I beg of you, I really want a home, and I really want a home near a trail. I really miss being outdoors by myself, alone. I realize I've started getting a bit tired of being stared at everywhere, because I want to be alone. On the other hand, it's really good. I can go to the gym, so I should start doing that for the next 1 month that I'm here. And then, okay, so this worksheet I did because I would keep getting kicked off the network, and I was kind of irritated. I don't know if this is exactly the reason. I was irritated because I would spend hours trying to get back on, and I blamed it on him that he's sending all that garbage, which is the keywords are getting me kicked off the network again and again. But since then I've already found that it's not true. However, I still went ahead and did the work, because I know every time I put in like the smallest thing and then something comes up totally unexpected. So I started with, he doesn't care about me, or he uses words which cause me trouble. And it took a while to kind of surface the real issue here. because a lot of it is about he doesn't care about me, but it's also tied into the situation. So he doesn't care about you. Is that true? I get anchored. Where am I sitting? I'm sitting in my room near the window. He messages me, and because of what the message is, I sense the fear and frustration already arising, but it's not really obvious to me yet, but I'm irritated and I already have started blaming. How do you react when you believe this thought? He uses words and sends me stuff which gets me kicked off the Wi-Fi network. Rephrase that belief. He doesn't care that I kicked off the Wi-Fi. Is this true? You're sitting near the window, your favorite place. He texts you and you believe that these words mean that he doesn't care that you get kicked off the network. Is this true that he doesn't care that you get kicked off the network? The mind is basically getting at he doesn't care about you. Is this? He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. I anchor in, sitting near the window again. I look at the text. Actually, I'm always so happy to hear from him. I don't believe it's true that he doesn't care about me. It's the simplest way of putting it. A lot of things happen which show that, he doesn't care. And yet, there's something here that can't be explained, and it's just closer to love than anything else. So what happens when you believe this thought? He doesn't care that I get kicked off the network. Somewhere inside me, I don't want to care about him. And in a way, I want to cause similar kind of irritation and trouble for him. Or I want it to happen to him so he can enjoy the frustration. So mean. And I call myself foolish for caring about him and start building the wall. Somewhere inside, I don't want to care about him and call myself foolish for caring about him and start building the wall. The wall doesn't need building. It just appears. I understand caring about him, for him, as my foolishness and weakness. And all of this is very subtle. There is a belief here. It is weak to love someone, to care for someone, get rejected and ignored by someone. I am angry, not in words, but it's here, the hostility. He can sense it without realizing it. My mind says he's gonna go on and on about this stupid stuff, and I will get kicked off WhatsApp, and I will not be able to spend any time with him. And this makes me feel like you're not really interested in me, you just want to say this kind of stuff. Or basically, you're just not interested in me, don't care about me. This is where it's coming from. And yet, all these angry actions make sure that even the time I do have with him is unhappy and more limited. To get kicked off WhatsApp, sending messages that I love you is better than not getting kicked off and being hostile. I can't see it in the moment. My angry actions make sure that even the time I do have with him is unhappy. I remember that I spent a lot of time, I don't remember how long, yesterday trying to get back on my VPN. This is me projecting the past into the future and suffering, seeing me doing this again for hours. And the desperation that comes because I want to be on WhatsApp so I can hear from him. This is what my mind says, even though I chat with my other friends. I have since continued to spend a lot of time finding good connection, even though he didn't really say anything not PC. Another thought that I have is he doesn't care about me. His only focus is on the political stuff or the boyfriend or whatever. I don't know what is going on in his mind. I go into his business and it is all out of my control, and I get frustrated and irritated, and it shows even though my words don't say it. Inside me this thing exists that says, I wish I could stop caring about him. I wish I could stop caring about you. What are you believing about him? He's uncaring, thoughtless. How does it feel in your body? Restlessness, irritation. How do you behave? I'm shut down. I'm cold and disheartened. Does this thought, he gets you kicked off? The words that he uses gets you kicked off of your Wi-Fi network. Does this thought bring peace or stress into your life? Stress. Because I don't want to be kicked off. But I forgot I don't want to be kicked off because I want to be connected with him. What emotions are you feeling? Sad, cold, alone. I'm judging him, his actions. And it's very small, it's down there somewhere, but I'm looking down on him. You're not even aware of the good thing you have, basically me. In a way, I feel like I'm better than him, like I know better or more. And I'm very separated from him, from someone I love very, very much. I'm very far from him as I try to teach him. And as I try to become his teacher, I couldn't be further away, and nothing much has even happened. Go to question number 4. Who would you be without that thought? Open understanding of how strange it is what the mind chooses to focus on. Understanding that his mind can bring him to strange places, even though it might not be important to him. We are same. We focus and believe the thoughts that appear in our mind, however weird they may be. Instead of caring about or for him, I care about my network, my Wi-Fi connection, which is just as dumb as him caring about politics or whatever. I forget that I don't need WhatsApp and messages to experience a love for him, to know that I'm connected to him. That there is no way for me to break the connection, how much ever I try, and even if he dies. And I think about my friend who hasn't been with us for ages, who passed away years ago. And I remember I can see how much he occupies my mind. And it's true that there's nothing that can separate me from him. WhatsApp or not, Wi-Fi or not. Now, just the few words and my fear of, having to spend what I call hours, probably isn't, even though it's not less time, trying to get back on Wi-Fi, that I can see my MO, I can see how I operate. As soon as I see that you're not interested in me and are ignoring me, and I'm going to call myself, basically this is what happens, I'm going to call myself a weak idiot and do my best to at least show that I don't care about you, even as inside I'm dying and love you very much. The stronger my sense of attachment and clinging is, the stronger is the attack. The very force with which I want you, I use to push you and attack you. I try to make you feel how I feel, and I'm very sorry about this. Only I am responsible for what I feel. From just the use of a few words, which would be called funny. And I know, like, people go and watch comedy shows where everything is basically this and blown up. And just a few of these words have resulted in World War III inside me. I experience gratitude for showing me that my belief that I'm weak to love you and to want your attention. I'm grateful that you showed me this, that I'm believing that love or wanting your attention is my weakness. I'm not weak to love you and show you that I love you, or not to show you. I love to love. I love to love you. And I love to want your attention. And it is okay that you don't have it for me. If I really want it, I will ask someone else. There are many, many people around me, and I know how easy it is for me to love. Even though, yes, the form, the physical aspects, I don't know what it is. That part is not easy. Even though in reality, of course, love is love, very easy to love. Not so easy perhaps to be in a relationship. Gratitude for showing me that it is not weak to love someone even if they ignore you or leave you. Gratitude for reminding me to respect your choice, your freedom, and I can extend this to me. I forget that I can love you and still leave. I will never stop loving you, just maybe it hurts too much to be with you. Or I'm not able to be with you in a way where you are happy and I'm happy. I'm learning how to love and not demand that we be together. How to love in freedom. Gratitude for showing me how to respect someone I love. How to respect you, and in that finding that I respect myself. Gratitude for reminding me if it's mine, then there's nothing that can stop it from reaching me. And this goes for everything, especially love and money. So here I am, sitting near the window, my favorite place here, being irritated by the words, scared of the future, where I spend hours trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. I forgot how much I love him. Exactly what I say about him, that he forgot that he loves me and loves talking about random politics instead. Just sitting here, no past, no future. Just him talking to me. Just me with someone I love, and the trees and the sky. I couldn't ask for more. The turnarounds. He doesn't care that I get kicked off the Wi-Fi. He's messaging me. He's reaching out to me. This should be proof enough that he does like it, that at least there's a preference that I'm connected. My ego is fighting this and it wants to prove it wrong. But actually this is the truth. He doesn't want me. I don't believe he spends his time wanting me to get kicked off Wi-Fi, love or no love. It's too random, even as my ego fights it, and I feel like a headache coming on. After I told him what happens, he stopped actually bringing this up, and he's more careful about not bringing it up rather than me. And my ego fights this too. He has always found a way to find me. This is true. He finds me more than, or at least he found me more than I find him. and it can only be online because we're not together. So obviously, I don't believe his preference is that I indefinitely get kicked off the network. The second turnaround, I don't care about him. Yeah, I don't care about him. It's a little bit outside of the inquiry, but I don't care about him and his feelings. I just care that I have Wi-Fi and I can cling to the idea of talking to him. But actually, I'm just irritated and I have nothing good to say, or nothing that is worth anybody's time to listen except perhaps myself, so I can stop saying it. And nothing makes sense because I'm attacking him to cling to him, which is so weird and so true, that I don't care about him and I'm just in it to win something. I have no idea what I'm here to win. So strange. We're same in that way. We're so lost in this wanting this or that. We can't see each other, and that the time we have together is so precious and perfect. I can't see that the time I have with him is so limited, and I'm so busy talking about random things. And especially now, when so many people I know just die so quickly and easily, and I still do this. And I wish, if there was a wish, then I would say I would like to be able to remember and know that I love. I think that's the only thing that's really worth remembering. Let's turn all of this around. I'm willing to feel like he doesn't care about me and only cares about other weird random stuff. I want to feel like he doesn't care about me and only cares about weird random stuff. Because when I'm believing, actually I don't care about him. I'm more interested in what he's interested in, but I'm not interested in him. I actually just want to manipulate his attention. I look forward to feeling like he doesn't care about me and only cares about random politics or someone's boyfriend or someone's friend or what someone else is doing. Because I can see how in all of this, I'm really just interested in, like, stop looking at that, look at me, stop paying attention to that, pay attention to me. And in all this, I'm actually not paying any attention to him. I'm just kind of feeding off of the attention, and I want it. But there is no, like, the real love is kind of not at play here. I'm just interested in attention. And I can get that from my friends. I don't need to get that from him. I have a lot of attention from random people, especially. So I don't need it from him. And I put it on him, and it's such a burden to demand so much from someone I love. So I want all of this. I'm willing to feel like he doesn't care about me and only cares about politics and other people or his family. I want to feel like he doesn't care about me, so I can know that in that moment I'm not caring about him at all. I look forward to feeling like he doesn't care about me and only cares about random stuff, politics, other people, because it pulls everything out, and everything that is sticking and hurting me inside, hurting my mind, hurting my heart, it pulls everything out and gives me a chance to really look at it. Is it true? To really see if this is even true for me. I Actually, I like to do the takeaways. What are my takeaways from this? One of the major takeaways is that when I'm angry with all of this, the underlying belief, of course, is that he doesn't care about me and the troubles I go through. And what came out was so sticky that to love him, to want him, is a weakness. Like, I'm weak to love. That's what I believed. That as soon as you even show me that you ignore me, you don't talk to me, and then I will attack myself for loving you, and I will call myself an idiot, foolish, dumb woman. And this was the belief. That's why I had to watch you and to see that, oh, here it is. You ignore me, you actually don't love me. Then I attack myself and I make a list of everything I did within brackets for you or for this relationship. It will bring the list and then point out and say, dumb woman, dumb bitch, worse words. We have heard whore and slut. We have heard those words. It'll make a list and it'll attack me, and then I have no choice because I will attack you. Because all that violence I experience, and it kind of became like to love is to suffer, is to attack. To not love is to suffer and attack. Sounding like one of the movies now. That was huge. And then a lot of, without this thought, the beliefs, the gratitude. Because on the flip side, the gratitude that now I can really see that, yes, I get hurt. And it's okay. It's where I am, This is my level of humanity. I get hurt, but it's not a good reason to not love you, to not want you. It's not a weakness to love you. It's really not a weakness. And it's okay if it's on my plate, then I can work through this. And if I really want this kind of love, I know that I can get it from someone. If I just want attention and love, I can get it outside. I can see it in everyone's eyes. They are so kind here. And actually, they're super interested in me. The other belief that came out, it's a lot of gratitude actually. Crying, yes, and a lot of gratitude. I could see, what I was saying about you, that you only care about random stuff like politics, that I only cared about random stuff like my WhatsApp, and I forgot. I'm happy to remember that I don't need WhatsApp to be connected with you, and I don't need social media, phone calls to be connected. You don't have to be alive even for me to be connected with you. And I'm happy to be reminded again of this, and I'm happy to be shown this again. I am grateful that you reminded me to respect your choice, how you spend your time and your attention, to respect your freedom, and how I can extend this to myself, and I can spend time with other people, can pay attention to other people and get attention from other people, and I don't have to. I'm learning how to love and not demand that we be together. How to love in freedom. And I'm grateful that This work that I did, it reminded me that if something is mine, then I don't believe there's anything that can stop it from reaching me. And this goes for everything, especially love and money. I would like to repeat this again. Sitting near the window, frustrated, scared of the future, I forgot how much I love him. What I was saying for him is actually true for me. I forgot I love him, that he loves me. Just sitting here near the window, no past, no future, just him talking to me. Just me with someone I love, and the trees and the sky. And without a future and a past, the moment is perfect. It's a perfect moment. Without the thoughts, without the fears, without the desires.